Hello, everyone. This is my name is Michael Martinez, and this is my archaeoastronomy project on the Towsey Observatory. And this is a picture of an aerial view of the observatory. Okay, the location of Towsey Observatory is located in Jiangfeng County in the Shaanxi province of China. Right here, marked a little arrow where Towsey is at in relation to the map. The coordinates are latitude of 35 degrees north and the longitude of 111 degrees east, and the elevation is about 573 meters above sea level. Okay, so the timeline. The Towsey Observatory was constructed and used during the Middle Towsey period and was deliberately demolished during the Late Towsey period, which is roughly around 2300 BC to 1900 BC, which is usually, if you want to think, it's like a during the Bronze Age. Okay, what was happening in the world between 2300 BC and 1900 BC? Well, in 2000 BC, the Great Stone Palaces at Knossos was built. Also, the Babylonia Development Mathematical System, if you like math. 1900 BC, cotton was used for the first time. Again in 1900, the Mycenaeans arrive in Greece, and then the Middle Meroian culture begins. Pretty interesting. Okay, why did I select the Towsey observation? Well, I chose the Towsey observation because of how old it is and the relationship that it has with astronomy, also having its own observatory. I also really love Chinese history and architecture, and I'm obsessed with architecture and like home design. So I don't know, it just piqued my interest when I learned about it. And then also, I'm like, I don't know if you guys like anthropology, but it's like the study of humans. So like, how did these people in their time observe the sky, and what did they use and how did they use it, and just by using stuff that they had with them, which is why I chose it. Okay, brief description. Towsey is an archaeological site in the Jiangfeng County, like Shaanxi, China. It's considered part of the late phase of the Longsheng culture in southern Zhangxi, also known as the Towsey phase. Sorry if I'm butchering these pronunciations. Towsey was surrounded by a gigantic rammed clay enclosure that was discovered around the 90s, early 2000s by the archaeologists of the Institute of Archaeology in the Chinese Academy. Okay, more about it. There was a group of settlers there. I think that's the Waoshi. Sorry about the pronunciations. That used to live in that area, and they made it like a societal hierarchical place. And then this right here is King Yao, who, a little fun fact, had astronomy officers, if you believe it, to observe celestial phenomena such as the sunrise, sunset, and rising of the evening stars, which to them was a huge advancement for them. And they used that to make solar and lunar calendars with 366 days a year, also for a leap month. Okay, the astronomical purpose. Okay, if you see right here, these pillars, there's like 12 of them, I think, and each of them are like centered. They use those to like as like huge like sundial. Like basically like in lab, remember when we used that the paper to catch the shadow and they measured it? Basically that's what they did, but with those huge slots of like rock. And they used that to predict the winter and summer solstice, and also the spring and fall equinoxes. And they use that for like agriculture and just and like the months, creating their calendars, which is really important for them. So yeah. This right here on the left is called Ganam. The metal triangle, that's a Ganam. But the whole thing is a sundial, which is one of the main tools that they use to like I said, for the shadow of the sun, and they use that to figure out the time of day, the months, and stuff like that. And also like creating calendars. Okay. Conclusion. Tauzi is one of the oldest astronomical observatories that resides in the Jiangfeng County, Jiangxi province of China. It was constructed and used during the mid-Tauzi period, and its astronomical purpose was to predict the winter and summer solstices as well as the vernal and autumnal equinoxes. And here are my multiple choice questions. My first one is, what are the coordinates of the Tauzi Observatory? And second, what is the name of the tool that was used to measure the shadow of the sun? And that's it. Thank you so much.